Hello, everybody, and welcome to OSOT Radio on this very, very, very chilly night in Mississauga.
It's not that cold. It's been worse.
I'm here with my lovely co-hosts.
Yes, Venetia Loretta.
This is Shelbi Christina.
And of course, I'm Monte Biggz. We are here with a very special guest today. A very special guest. So I'm going to go ahead and let V introduce our special guest for today.
I'm super excited. So we were talking a little bit post, this little interview we have going here. But we have the beautiful Nicole Chambers in the building, everybody.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So I'm super duper excited. I seen her perform at, I don't remember the name of it. What was it?
Girls Need Love.
Girls Need Love, yes. Yeah. I seen her perform at Girls Need Love, and I was doing the utmost when she was performing. Like, the utmost. I was chanting out, like, yo! Like, I was blown away, and I'm just so excited that you are here with us. So we're just going to dive right into this. So you are a singer-songwriter from Canada.
Yeah.
What's your background?
I'm Jamaican.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Obviously born and raised in Brampton. I believe my family was like the third black family to move to Brampton.
Yeah. Like, the fact that like we're the third.
Listen, my auntie let me know real quick. She's like, listen, we've been here. This was all road. There was nothing here. No one was here but us. I was like, fair, say less.
I remember the other side of Chinkuzi used to be all swampland and farmland. It was crazy.
I'm not from Brampton, so I can't even relate.
So I don't relate either.
You're not really missing much.
Trust me, we know. We know.
Hold on. No Brampton slander will be permitted.
Okay, fair. Sorry, it's not that show. You know what? This is great.
We'll allow it. But we want to kind of dive into like, how did you start with music? Because as I was reading your bio, it had said, that you grew up in church and like you grew up singing gospel music and you were around that atmosphere. But like, what was the transition to say like, oh, I want to do music, and like, how did you go about that?
So, obviously my mom sung in the church choir, so I always used to love to harmonize with her in the car when I was little, but I was like, a closet singer. I would literally only sing in my room or like in the shower, and like if I heard people walking past, I'd be like, mute, never back. Like, I didn't want anyone to know that I could sing, like, period.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like, why? I don't know.
Were you shy?
Like, sorry?
Were you shy?
Yeah. Like, badly.
That's crazy. The only time I used to mute myself is when there was like swear words and my parents used to be like walking through. I'm like,
I know, yeah. I corrected my mom so much. She said the word shit the other day, and I was like, we were in the car, and I was like, whoa. She said it twice. I was like, damn.
Why you gotta expose mom that she?
It's okay. It's cool. Like, she's still in her Bible. She's in her book. She will never know about this. Trust me, she won't.
So, what was really like the point, like the point where you're like, I want to focus on music? Like, what got you out of your shell?
Honestly, my high school teacher. Yeah. Like, obviously in grade 8, like, I had that Black History Month assembly. So that was the first time like I was on stage in front of like everybody, the whole school, and I sang with a friend, and then we were like, oh, we're not bad. Like, no one booed us. Kids are mean.
No one booed us.
Kids are mean. And Brampton kids are really mean. So, And then I went to, like, come on. And I went to Fletcher's, so say less. I digress.
Oh, geez.
So, right. So then, my high school teacher, it's funny, sometimes we joke about it. He's like, I remember, oops. It's okay. It's a good talk. Guess I'm going to fight somebody today. Just get ready. Sorry. Okay. We're back. And we joke about it, and he's always like, remember like when you came into my class, and I was like, oh, she's so full of herself, because I always used to joke around with like my girlfriends or whatever. He's like, but then you sang, and I was like, well, damn, like she can actually sing, so like I can't really be mean to her. And he really encouraged me, and he's like, you should go to college for this. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I'll help you with the application. We'll help you figure out some chords. And yeah, he was the one that really helped me, and like we still are in connect today. That's really nice.
That's actually great. That's actually great. So I wanted to ask you, you make very wholesome music, right?
Thanks, yeah.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of like R&B singers?
Wow. Male and female, or just
of course.
Doesn't matter? Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know, right?
That's a hard one. Oh, wait, we're allowed to swear, right?
Go ahead.
Okay, I already said it. I'm like, whoops. I don't know. Right now, okay, I have to do male and female. I would say Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
That's all I've been listening to.
And that's like, even now. I hear it I hear it in like your music, like it makes sense. It makes sense. So I kind of like want to dial back to like how you were talking about you went to school for music, and as like once again I was reading the bio, and you went to school for it was jazz, right?
Yeah, it was.
So like
jazz.
why jazz? Like why that genre?
Well, first of all, most music programs only offer like jazz or like jazz contemporary and then classical, right? Because that's the foundation that you need to have. And when I went to college, I know kind of like most of the singers were like, oh, we gotta learn jazz, like all these charts, and it's a lot of work, man. Like it's a lot, but I can't even lie. It helped me so much with my songwriting because all of my songs have jazz chords to the point where like I can like play 7 chords. I don't even know how to play the triad chords anymore. It's so bad. They corrupted us. They were like, no. Like you guys have to learn the basics. So I really fell in love with like Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, like Billie Holiday, and they really inspired my songwriting to this day. So I'm super grateful. It's very interesting though to see all these white people teach me about jazz, but it was like, damn, I know absolutely nothing. Like I know absolutely nothing. You know what I mean?
So just to touch on that, if you were to go back to any era and create music in that era, what era would it be?
Just the Marvin Gaye era. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. Like Teddy Pendergrass, like Minnie as well. Like just like that era when R&B and soul was just like really popping, and I love it because. Like, I feel like within music right now, everything is so perfect. Everything is so fine-tuned. There's no mistakes. There's no rough edges, nothing. Yeah. It's like, I can go back and listen to, like, or if I went way back into, like, the jazz era. And who's it? Ella Fitzgerald. Like, I think she forgot the words. And she was like, I forgot the words. And she went with it. But that was, like, the best performance ever. Like, even on the viewings and, like, it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, she scattered till, like, from dusk till dawn. She killed it. Like, this woman, prime at, like, scatting. You know what I mean? Yeah. She was like, you know what? I forgot the words. We're here now. Killed it. One of her best, like, records ever. And it was live. The band was just like, all right, like, we're playing the same notes anyways. Who cares? Like, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
Now, speaking about forgetting the words, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of words that you had in one of your songs.
Yikes. Did I forget them?
No. You didn't forget them. You have a song called All Dressed Up, I believe, right?
Yikes. Yeah,
where you talk about
a talker.
Getting ready for your partner, getting all dolled up, getting ready for them, and they fell asleep on you.
Got caught.
What was the payback like for that person? Because I know
we
you
talked
were
about that. He was like, hey, so, like, checked out. I'm like, oh, that's great. So, you know what? Have a great night. And I'm out. And he was like, no, let's talk about this. Like, so, what's that one song where you talking about me? I'm like, not just you. Like, it wasn't just you. And, like, this specific part where you fell asleep was you. He's like, but I apologize. I'm like, what's your point? I had to write about it. You didn't show up. You know what I was doing when you didn't show up? I wrote a song. You're welcome.
You wrote the song as soon as
you did? Honey, listen.
As soon as he didn't show up?
All the songs have happened at a point in time when, like, they were not existent.
But he could have been in an accident. He could have been
Honey, but he wasn't, though. Sweetie, this is typical us. Like, honestly, I love him. I've overcome. It's been a year. I've had time to reflect and grow, but not that much. I'm not going to put in a song.
She said not that much.
Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Girlfriends, so
listen,
my inner Maya is just coming out.
About that, like sister, Girlfriends, and
I have to do one at a time because I'm like,
I know, yeah.
You can't be,
I'm on sister.
I'm on Girlfriends.
Like, I'm not sleeping. I'm
on Girlfriends. I'm sleep deprived.
Every episode.
It was so needed. It was so needed for the community.
I have to do one at a time because I'm crazy. I will sit in bed and do nothing. My mom would be like, Nicole, the dishes are still here, and I left them here at 6 in the morning. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to get to them in like another 12 hours. I got you. Chill.
Netflix is a trap, and now they're putting the button that you could keep watching without it stopping you. I'm like,
where's the button?
No.
What?
I need to know.
I was watching a series. I was watching a series, and it popped up, and it's like, do you want to continue watching without stopping again? I'm like,
no.
Yes.
It's a trap.
Yes,
but then you fall asleep.
That's what I'm saying. It's a trap, you guys.
I have to go back 32 episodes.
Nah, I need that button.
Come on. I I know those ones.
Trust me.
That's me in the office. They just go so quickly. I'm like,
people actually watch that show.
That show's hilarious.
girl, you haven't started The Office yet?
Hilarious.
Listen,
watched
first
The
of all, you need to get your life. Stanley is my hero. The way that black man just shows up to work every day
I don't know who
Yeah.
Stanley is.
inspires me.
When I first started, like when I first saw it, I was like, why am I
Yeah.
gonna watch people in the office just like walk around?
Bro.
And then when I got into it and I seen the comedy, I'm like, okay, yeah, you
It
got me.
sucks you
It
in.
seems like
It does.
really dry humor though.
That's why.
Until you
That's
you
the
get
trap.
into it.
Yeah, trust me. You gotta just really
Is it
get
like
into
a
it.
like a Seinfeld?
No,
No.
don't disrespect
I wouldn't
The
watch
Office
it.
like that.
I wouldn't watch it.
don't
I wouldn't watch it.
A lot of people be
No,
watching
girl.
Seinfeld.
No,
It's not my type of humor.
That's not.
I don't watch it.
Sorry.
Not necessarily
Not-
me, but I don't know.
Nah, The Office is different. It
Okay.
hits different.
And it's on Netflix.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe
It's
I'll-
different.
maybe I'll watch one.
So I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you, would you rather get $1 million right now, or would you rather get a Grammy right now?
Oh wow, you guys don't care about my health. Like, you guys want to see the true me? No one said I was signing up for a trap. But it's canceled this day. All right. Can I reschedule for real though? I think this is a good no. You know what? It's a really good question. I've had this thought with a lot of my friends who are creatives. I'm talking about this a lot, especially during the Panasonic. And yep, during the Panasonic. And you know what? I need $1 million right now because I need to get out.
Forget the
I need
So the
to
Grammy not gonna
just.
help.
At least you're honest.
Ooh, you
At
know
least
what?
you're honest.
I
Especially the way, like, you know, they kind of have been disrespecting our community
Mm.
lately, and I mean most of our people aren't even really showing up.
It's true.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
unless they really fix up, but again, is the Grammy attached to $1 million? Maybe they could add that too. I don't know why they haven't done that.
But
Nicole
I feel
said
like
I
when you
need
get this
stipulations.
yeah, like, it's not up to me to do all the things.
It depends. There's a lot of people that got Grammys that you never heard
They
their
ain't
name
doing you,
once.
right?
Right?
This guy
They got a
produced
Grammy, where they at
on
now?
Star Wars soundtrack. You never heard
I
of
know,
him
but
once.
it sounds nice to be like Grammy nominated, you know, even if you
Yeah.
don't even win, it just sounds
Yeah, but
good.
that can
true.
happen
But
later
it's
on in
also-
life.
Why can't we do it to BET Awards?
I would still take the $1 million though. I ain't even finna lie.
Oh, honey, these bills need to get
They
paid.
gotta get paid.
I got things to do. I'm trying to
100%.
travel, leave, maybe go to the ATL.
But see, you could finesse the Grammy
Yeah,
into more money.
No.
No, not
Yes,
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
COVID
Yes, Atlanta.
Central.
I don't care.
Okay, this
Yes,
is
Atlanta.
no. Let's not think about now. Wow, we're such in an unhappy
Yeah.
place. We're
See,
thinking
So
about the
then,
future.
I
Central.
agree. We're
future.
here. We're here. I got
We're in
you.
a special happy place where it's not a panoramic. Yeah.
Wow. Every time the
No?
name changes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I kind of want to dive into the album that you just dropped.
Okay, yeah.
So, Lord, Voice of a Virgo. So let's talk about the name, the title of it. Let's
Are
just
you
dive into
actually
that.
a Virgo though?
Oh, honey, absolutely, girl. First of all, this album is like 3 years in the making.
Ugh.
Yeah, I had to go through a lot
10
of
songs, right?
yeah. I had to go through a lot of like cleansing and healing, and I didn't know that, but my spirit did. Basically, they were like, "Oh, you're cute. You think you're gonna drop this year? You're so cute. Nope. I think you're gonna. Oh, sorry. Nope." And then they were just like, "Oh, okay. Like we're in a pandemic." So that's the last one, I promise. That's the
keep
group
on
chat
going.
one. That's the group chat one. I love it. So then, yeah, we were in this, apocalypse, and they were just like, okay. They were just like, okay, now you're gonna put it out, because we had a deadline. We planned for this actually around this time last year. We planned, and then I got a grant, thank God, which is also a blessing. And then we were like, yo, we can actually do this now, because after I got that grant, I was like, wow, this album is really expensive, I got really lucky. But yeah, some of the songs are old, like Warm Bodies, like 3 years old. I wrote that in 2017. All Dressed Up just happened last year. Voice of a Virgo all happened in the shower.
Yeah.
I was just sitting in the shower, and I kept thinking, like, you're not listening to me. And then next thing I know, it was like 9 minutes later, and I still had my recording on, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I got it together. I got the grant. I did the whole thing with Tress, who's like my childhood friend, also grew up in like Brampton. We went to the Y together. It's like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like OG. And we did the whole thing over Zoom. we made the beats over Zoom, you know, and yeah, that's just how it happened. And yeah, I am a Virgo. I had to go through a lot of things, you know, with like my spirit, because I am spiritual. And I had to just realize that, like, you know, don't lose yourself. Don't get too caught up in what everyone else is doing, how everyone else sounds. Like, be true to you. You know, we gave you this gift. Like, this album was a gift. It really was. Because, again, most of them were either written in the shower or they were written on my work break, because I, you know, taught music at the time.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I would just be walking home, like, at nighttime or just whatever, like.
Yeah, whenever you were inspired.
So what do you draw inspiration from? Because it seems like you kind of get it from, like, just the spur of the moment. Like, what do you, like, do you try to draw it for, like, things, or do you just draw it out of, like, whatever's going on?
Whatever's going on, yeah. I realize that doesn't work for me. Like, when I force it, I can't. I have to just be in the shower and let it happen. Or I got to wash the dishes and let it happen. Or, you know, someone has to show up late and they let it happen. And I have the nerve to be like, oh, but I thought we're not cool. We're cool now. We're not cool now.
I'm standing for him. He had a long day. He had a long day.
Honestly,
I know those days.
You know what? He would appreciate you. And I appreciate that you want to stick up.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I know.
Men. You know what?
I know.
That's fine.
We be
am I
getting
gonna tell him
dragged.
about this? Absolutely not. I need him to be like, well, do you see what he was saying? Like, what? Nope, we're done. Album's out. Feelings are out. Sorry.
Now, I wanted to talk to you about Caution Sign.
Yeah.
On that record, you said that you had to go through therapy at the beginning of the record, right?
Everything was real.
Is it? Did you actually have to go to like sessions and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How was it?
So it's a little touchy subject. I'll explain a little without having to.
Yeah,
really
of course.
But that was like obviously a period with an ex through college, and obviously that relationship didn't go too well. So yeah, I did some counseling, like, because I needed help understanding like why I was repeating, you know, certain habits with that person, you know, just not being able to get away from that person. So yeah, again, and that was all channeled too. I was just like, well, you did go to therapy, so we'll just write it. I'm like, maybe no one will pick up on it. Here we are. This is the only time someone has asked me about it. They're like, we come with a question. Yeah, I was like y'all did your homework.
And one question I wanted to ask about that before we get off of the subject, obviously, I wanted to know, was it an easy transition to go into a room and talk to somebody about the stuff that you're going through, or did it take time to like loosen up and open up to that person?
Yeah, it took time. It took time. It's just so weird because especially like in our community, it's like, oh, don't go to therapy, don't talk to people, you know, blah blah. Like you're fine, just pray about it. Like well, that's cute and all, but you know, sometimes
you need somebody.
Sometimes you need guidance.
The older generation is fine with being stuck in their toxic cycle, and we're more aware of it. So we're like,
that right there.
You know what it was? I actually never believed in mental health until like this year.
You witnessed it.
Like I never believed. Like,
I agree.
When people used to tell me like, oh yeah, I'm having problems with my mental health, I used to be like, yo, go outside, go get with people, and like you'll work your way through it. And I never realized it until like I had a situation with a family member and I seen them go through it. I'm like, oh, okay, there's a little bit more to this than I was kind of acknowledging, if you get what I mean.
I feel like everybody kind of learns it at a different age. Like you either learn about it really early or you're like oblivious until you're a full-blown adult.
Sorry, back to you. I know this is my interview, but
Go ahead.
So like, did you ever feel like your mental was always like up there? I'm just curious.
Honestly speaking, I always felt like it was up there because like I have like a really strong circle of people around me. So like we bounce ideas off of each other. So I've never necessarily like been like in my room alone, like broken down and I can't deal with it. Like I always had that person to like.
Sorry, whoops.
Right? I've always had that person to kind of like reach out to and be like, yo, this is what I'm feeling right now. Like, you think I'm right on this? You think I'm wrong on this? This is what just happened. So I never really had that issue. And plus, like, I was into like a lot of like sports and like team building activities. So like I had those people around me, right?
But also as well as like you were able to open up. Like some people just have that like it's not they were just it's not even to say you don't have people sometimes. It's just that you just don't know how to do it. Like, you're just not that person to open up. So you're
That's
just
exactly
that person
why
in
I feel
general.
like I didn't process it. I was just like,
Did you have open parents?
Like,
were your parents always like, "Hey, honey"?
That's a good question.
My
like,
dad.
Not to make this about you, but I'm just like, I'm like, how did you? Let's talk about it.
No, my dad is very
open to adopting. I love you, mom. Just like
my dad is very like open to talking, but he's not emotional. And my mom is the opposite. My mom is like more emotional, but she doesn't really open up like that. So it made like a cool dynamic where I kind of knew which one to go to for either
certain
or,
things,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I can definitely see now, like in hindsight, it's like, okay, yeah, now I can see how it would affect somebody and kind of like shift their path.
Totally, yeah.
I wanted to ask back to the album, why 10 songs? Because
you guys like homework. Like, no one asked me these questions, and it's actually true. Like, I'm about to go. I'm about to head out. Listen, holy, this girl's reading me like an oracle deck. What is happening right now? Like, oh my god. Like, it's just, sorry, I'm not trying to like speak over you. I'm my mind is just like, wow, because I have journaled and like seen signs to get to this point. So no one has asked me these questions, like, period. Wow. Okay, at all. And you're asking all the right questions. I don't know who you're channeling, but I don't want no part in this. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want no part in this. I'm good. Like, are your ancestors and my ancestors talking? No, really good question. So, okay, I'm gonna break it down. Okay. Because I'm so excited because I never get to break it down except with me and my journal. And the team were like, yeah, that's cute.
I love that you journal though. Like, that's a thing too.
Oh,
like,
I have to. I have to.
Yeah,
because there's too many thoughts. Yeah.
For sure.
But this is great because the only people I get to talk to about it is with my team. We're like, okay, that's cute. Anyways, so how's this gonna like?
What are we gonna be doing next?
Yeah. So 10 songs because okay, so I released it in Virgo season, obviously, because I'm a Virgo. So the 9th month, my 9th month. 10 songs because September 10th is my birthday, and that's how like I came up with it. Like, yeah, I wanted to even release it on the 10th or the 9th to just keep the numbers aligned, but team was like, nah, we can't do that. And I was like, okay, cool.
So was that always in the plan when you said like I wanted to create this like body of work? Like that was always the plan to have 10 songs.
When we got the check, we were like, let's go. Let's go.
Can I ask like how that process was of like getting the grant?
Stressful.
Like we don't have to dive into it too much, but
so actually a member of my team applied for it and I actually forgot about it because again we planned everything out. So he was like, all right, just send me your notes and like let's just see how it goes. And I get an email and they were like, okay, check your email, and I was like, oh, it's probably disappointing, but that's okay, I'm used to this. Let me just open it anyways. Right. And I see numbers and I'm like,
she said, huh? Come again?
Wow. And I was like, yo, girl, like, because I called my best friend first. I was like, yo, girl, like, there's like numbers and like in this email. She was like, do they belong to you? I'm like, I don't know. And then I called him and I'm like, yo, what did you do? Because like, obviously he had my account to like, and I'm like, he's like, yo, like, this is the grant. And I was like, nah. He's like, yeah. Like, wow. I'm like, the grant that we applied for in November? He's like, yeah. I'm like, wow. And a Panasonic? Yeah. Like, so I have to rotate. I don't have any. So, yeah. And then we were like, wow. Like, they gave us a chance. Like, dreams really do come true. And yeah, so it was stressful, though. It was definitely stressful, but I got to pay all my people. I got to work with my day ones. It was such a nice feeling, because these are people that were like, oh, I just want to play with you because I love you. And I'm like, okay. But, now I got to be like, yo, tell me your worth because here we go. Like, I got it, bitch. Yes. But, yeah, so it was good.
That's great. That's great. So I wanted to ask, have you found your soulmate?
Wow, I'm about to leave.
Or have you found your twin flame? Either or.
Your what?
Your twin flame.
Oh, I haven't heard that one yet.
Your twin flame.
Wait, hold
on.
I haven't heard that one yet.
I like that.
Damn, girl, what cards you looking at? Like, let me get your
dad. A whole other person, and like you're
wow, fancy.
It can be platonic as well. So
yes.
But have you met either or?
And I'm gonna sip on my tea until the question's over.
I wanted to find out if it was the person that fell asleep.
It could never be.
Why not? It could be.
It could not.
It could never.
Absolutely
Y'all
not.
never fell asleep on someone before?
No.
Baby, I'm a Virgo.
What?
Have you?
You fallen asleep
Have
on
you?
somebody?
Yes.
That just means
But
you
like,
I work hard.
Listen, as do us.
Nah,
but like,
that's not the time to take a nap.
yeah, like listen, if I'm telling you, all right, cool, you need to be ready. Okay, cool, I got you. I message you later, nothing. I message you later, nothing. Half an hour goes, oh, my bad, I fell asleep. Again? Honestly, I'm about to go. That's write a song. So people are offended, whatever. But no, I haven't yet. That's kind of what I'm hoping my next project will be about. I feel like it might be a love album.
Okay.
I'm not excited about that.
Why not?
I'm not, but I don't know. I'm still working through the things, guys. You heard the album. I'm still, it's not all figured out. I'm just,
But like, you can figure it out on the album.
I know.
I'm going to have to because I've kind of already had ideas about it. Like, I've literally woken up in the middle of the night and they're like, you need to write a love album. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going back to sleep.
That's
like,
God.
no,
God's talking to you.
He's talking too loud. Quiet down. Yo, he stayed yelling at me. My God, I can't even go for a walk.
So funny.
He's trying to get you another grant.
Listen, I can't even go for a walk. It's so funny that you bring that up because I went for a walk today and I was explaining it to my girlfriend. I have my normal routine that I go,
Mm-hmm.
And then my spirit was like, no, like, you should go like this way. And I was like, I don't want to go that way. Like, I don't like that way. Like, yeah, because you like every other way that's not that way because you have like such a strict way because you're a Virgo and you're complicated. But that's for another lesson. Yeah. So, and I went the other way. And by the time I got to this little trail that I was like wondering if it led that way, my spirit gently whispered, they're like, see, honey, sometimes we like to try other things so you can experience other things, and you always have to have a routine because sometimes staying in a routine is not good and it's not helpful for you, and we're just trying to break you out of the routine. So and I'm like, okay, like turning up my podcast, like, okay, I heard you, like whatever, it's fine. So yes, there will probably be a love album. Am I excited? No. Is it haunting me? Wow. Yes. Have I already started writing it? Unfortunately. But it's okay because I'm behind.
I'm excited to hear it. I think you guys want to get into the game real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
these weren't the games? Oh.
No. So we like to play a little quick answer game around here. Okay. Basically, we just ask you like a this or that type of quick answer. Just answer this question. Don't think too hard. Just answer it as fast as you can. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see where I want to start. Favorite drink?
Sprite.
What?
I know,
but like
guys.
McDonald's Sprite though.
So basic.
That's the first time I've heard
so
that.
So basic. Why is it usually like wine or something?
Yeah, like people like have mixture.
People come with all types of different stuff.
That's because I'm not really allowed to have pop, so this is like my go-to thing. I try.
Do you drink?
Yeah. See, and you know what's funny? I was like, why did you say Sprite? You should have said wine. They're gonna think you're basic. Here we are.
We'll stick with it. I mean, okay. So coffee or tea?
Tea.
Gold or silver?
Gold.
Love.
I'm a black girl. Come on.
She said I'm highly melanated. I need
Come
my
on.
No, it fits better with the
like, am I a Nubian queen or not?
I agree. It's always gold for me. But love or money?
Ooh.
Ow. Quick answer. Come on now. Money.
I'm gonna find nobody after this.
Money. It was the drift off for me.
Watch, you're gonna see the text messages start rolling in.
Cool. Come on. Sorry,
guys. Do you eat meat? Like, are you vegan or
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you like your steak?
If you say, "Oh my God, I'm leaving,"
why?
so I'm gonna clock out, y'all.
Let's go.
No, I can change it. There's still time.
Medium,
Roll it back.
Here. Medium well is where it's the best.
So
I used to have
like chewing on your steak for hours.
Be there for days.
That's what you saying?
I want every question now. I don't like this game. Shut it down.
I used to be always well done until like somebody told me to try it, and then I tried it and I was like, oh.
Have you tried anything other than well done?
Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? Medium well done or whatever?
Rare or blue, rare, medium well.
We don't mess
Have
with
you
the
tried
blue.
blue?
I've never tried blue.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow. I was like, what was that
But
like?
That was for vampires.
It's probably like eating a live animal.
Yeah, it's just, seared. Lightly seared.
For like 2 seconds, right?
No, really, it's just like
that's it. It's like the microwave setting when you're supposed to thaw it, and you didn't thaw it in time before your mom got home. So okay.
Isn't that how the pandemic started?
The Panasonic. Pay attention. Like, sweetie.
That's really eating blue rare.
We're not trained for the apocalypse.
Would you rather do the dishes or mop?
Mop.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I hate the dishes so much. My dishwasher broke down, and every day I complain about it to the point where.
Speaking on dishwasher, so do you pre-wash your dishes?
Honey.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't use a dishwasher. So
I use my dishwasher,
and it don't work.
You might as well wash the dishes then.
Same, and I'm so sad about it.
I use my dishwasher.
I don't want nothing for Christmas with a dishwasher. It's on the refrigerator. It's just in the way I look at my mom, like, oh wow, dishwasher. It's in the glare. You know, it's when I leave the sink wet on purpose. All the hints. Give me the dishwasher. That's what I want.
Okay, let's see. What should I ask next? Favorite color?
Purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's
like
I think color of like royalty or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess like every black girl's color.
Mine's yellow.
I'm blue.
Oh.
I'm blue.
Okay, wow.
Yours is yellow?
Usually when I link up, like, oh my god, purple. I'm like, oh my god, girl, me too. So ours is nice.
Okay, one item you cannot live without.
My crystals.
Oh.
Yeah,
crystals.
It's a problem.
Talk about it. I don't know about all the crystal life.
Yeah, I just when I was when I was young, I always loved rocks, and I didn't realize that there were prettier rocks until I met, like, again, my twin flame, which is, like, my best friend. She's like, oh, no, honey, like, there are other rocks. I'm like, girl, say what? She's like, yo, it took me to the crystal shop. Over.
Wow, there's a crystal shop.
Yes.
Many.
All I'm going to say, if I walk in the house and I see crystals, that's sorcery.
I have crystals in my house. Really? What you talking about? You come over willingly.
You got crystals in your house?
Yes.
You got crystals in your house?
I have rose quartz all over my house.
Because you're trying to bring in that love.
See what I'm saying?
That's so good.
What are y'all playing?
No. Okay, first of all, it's too high. That's the salt one. A little lower.
Gotta get home, get grandma to pray for me, cause
no, crystals are. But like, if you really think about it, if you propose to like a woman, aren't you gonna get her a rock anyways? Which comes from the ground, and it's crystal.
I'm not gonna get her a stalactite or whatever.
But it doesn't matter. Like, let's say you get her a Herkimer diamond. Okay. Herkimer that's for unity. Just cause. You know, like, I love, like, one of my favorite stones is like lapis. It comes from Egypt. It's like this beautiful blue, like, kind of ribbon, and like a royal blue color with like ribbons of like gold in it. And it's just, to me, like, it's royalty. I just love that. To think about the history, to like, and if you know, I know you're like obviously religious, right? If you think about it, like, God created that. He put that in the ground. And then, like, for us to find that, like, it's just beautiful to me.
God created Satan too. So.
Yeah, no, totally.
Not everything is.
Totally. But it doesn't, but again, it doesn't have to be a bad thing.
No.
Like, it just, again, obviously I know people use certain things for good and certain people use certain things for bad. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm very aware for that. But I just love crystals because they're pretty, and I just love using them for just like.
You have one on right now. What is that like?
Yeah, honestly, a friend of mine wrapped this for me. I forget what this one actually is because it's very new to me.
Oh, okay.
But like this is just like a labradorite, which again I love. Like I just love that it's
I feel
super
like
blue
there's
and like
so
sparkly.
many. There's so many crystals that you can't know all of them.
Oh,
like you can, but like there's so many.
Homework to know. But I don't know all of them. I'm gonna be honest, a lot. But no, teach their own for sure. Just know that if you see me with crystals, I'm not trying to hex you or do no. I don't know because that's dangerous. It exists and it's dangerous. I don't play with that. Sorry, not this girl.
I wanted to ask you before we get to wrapping up. Is there anything that your fans should be expecting from you? Is there anything that you're excited for that's coming up in the near future?
Yeah, I guess two things. So my live acoustic warm body video should be dropping soon.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that because it turned out beautiful.
That's good.
And the second thing is I restocked on my candles. I had like warm body candles that I found. Yeah, from this girl in BC that creates them. They're beautiful. So I'm really excited about that.
Okay,
yeah, those are like the 2 new things for me.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
That's dope. That's dope.
This is amazing. I love this.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, this was good. Thank you guys for having me. Like, this
problem.
is really
For
nice.
sure.
I love the energy here.
Yeah.
You guys asked all the right questions.
So,
yeah.
And you have to send me some crystal information.
Yeah, honestly, if you're down for that, I will. And like again, she knows too. I love the fact that you're.
I'm gonna have to listen. I'm gonna be in your DMs at this point.
Yeah, honestly, show me pictures of your rose quartz. I'm really curious. But again, no voodoo, juju. Nope, sorry. Good energy.
They're big too. Like they're like this big. I don't know how y'all didn't see them.
Yeah.
Do you want to like do your little handles or where we can find you on social media and all the things?
Yeah, you can just find me at Nicole.Chambers on Instagram. Should be the same for Twitter. I don't really know if anyone uses Facebook right now, but same thing.
I still use Facebook.
Yeah. Okay.
All Facebook is for his neighborhood watching.
Who's having babies from who's not having babies. I want to know.
Like,
that's Instagram.
Right.
No. Facebook gets it first. That's what y'all are.
Yeah.
Facebook gets everything first because all the family has
the
to
group
sign
chats.
Yeah. Or else there's quarreling.
It's the group
right. If you're trying to do some snooping and you want some screenshots, you gotta go to the Facebook.
Yep.
Yo, you see so and so and like whoa.
It's a thing, man.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
Is it the same? Is it the same handle on like Spotify and your music platforms?
Nicole Chambers. Thank you. Yeah, just Nicole Chambers on like all the platforms. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Monte, you want to wrap it up?
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you coming out. We hope that you will come back again when the Love album drops because I'm waiting to hear it.
We waiting on it.
You and me both, brother.
I'm gonna mail you some rose quartz at this point.
God, girl, I have enough. Please, no. I have so much. God, I hate it. I mean, I love love. It's so exciting.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
and
guys.
I hope you have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you guys, everybody that's watching.
Thank you. Don't know where to look, but cool. This whole thing on the yikes. Hey. Whoops.
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching. This is OSOT Radio. You guys can be sure to subscribe to our channel. You can catch us on Spotify. We're also on Instagram at OSOT Radio. If you guys want to email us any submissions in regards to music or any of that good stuff, it is OSOT Sounds
at gmail.com.
So yeah, we are taking submissions for music. So feel free to do so. OSOT Radio, guys. We'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.